Taurus. How are you, my love? Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Welcome to your March 2020 love reading. I know that this reading is getting to a little bit late in the month, but I hope that you find its timing is perfect, okay? If you are brand new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoy your reading today. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support and for making what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. Okay, so my loves, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. If you find that this doesn't resonate, then by all means throw the entire reading out the window, then it's just not for you, okay? For others of you though, you'll find that this really does resonate very strongly, and if it does, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading after the general reading where we'll go a bit more in depth into the person that you're connecting with, their feelings towards you, their intentions towards you, the advice for you to overcome the blocks between you and this person, as well as what the long-term outcome is likely to be between you and this person, either with or without them, right? So that would be the part of the reading where we would be able to see new love if it was coming in. And, you know, Spirit just has a way of really connecting to the heart of the matter in that portion of the extended. So I just have to say that. But yes, if you choose to join me in the extended after the general reading, the link will be down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below. Okay, where you can get some more information, as well as a link to my website in case you would like to have a personal reading done, okay? So let's go ahead, Taurus, and see what's going on with you in love. March 2020, what's going on for our sweet Taurans? What's going on for Taurus, please, in love? What's going on for our sweet Taurus in love? I'm getting a sense of security. For some reason, I'm seeing 4 and 7. 4 and 7. So we've got not for you. Okay. Yin. Ooh. Taurus. This is all about the feminine energy, right? This is all about the feminine energy, finding her power and walking away from something that does not suit her. Right? And of course, you can be a male and identify as the feminine, but I will be using the pronoun she just to identify the feminine energy here, okay? What is the overall energy representing these two themes, please? So we're starting with the Wisdom Oracle, then we'll move to the Kipper, and then we'll move to Tarot, okay? So we've got Imagine at the bottom of the deck. What number is this? So this is a 2. So a recent decision was made, okay? Someone broke an illusion. That's what happened here, Taurus. There was an illusion here that was walked away from. Not for you and Yin. Somebody here, either the feminine energy here has decided to walk away from a situation that they found out was highly illusory and really just not true. There was a lot being concealed, a lot of truths, a lot of intentions that were masked, and once revealed, the feminine energy here decided that this was not a part of what she signed up for, right? She did not want to be a part of this overall scenario. For others of you though, you're finding yourselves very much closed off and being very comfortable with that, right? You've decided that being the receptive energy, being open and vulnerable is something that you're just not willing to do. So either someone here is walking away from a situation because something was revealed, or someone is deciding that revealing the truth is something they're not willing to do. So this is a very cut and dry energy I'm feeling here, Taurus. This is about to be a very concise reading, I feel. Someone here knows what they want. Someone here knows what they don't want. Someone knows what they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do. This is not about compromising. This is about making a decision. This is about living a life that is not confined by boundaries, and defining for yourself what those boundaries might look like. Okay, so we're jumping over to the Kipper now. We have a 33 for concern coming up. Okay, so some sort of concern having occurred. Concern around, what is this? Despair, poverty. There could have been money issues for some of you, and that's played a huge role in what's going on with you romantically, you and another person romantically. You know, this money issue could have been with your counterpart or with you in particular, right? Concern is a 33. You may have been seeing a lot of 3s recently. What is this? Not for you is a 6. Yin is 2. So making choices, making decisions, right? A yin is a 2. And Imagine is a 20, which reduces to a 2, right? So again, just a decision, not for you is talking about healing, right? A moment of reflection, doing what is needed, taking just a very much needed moment of respite, you know, and having decided in that time that something here just is not what you're choosing for yourself. Whether it's because you are the receptive energy and you're tired of receiving nothing but BS, or you just are not comfortable sitting in a receptive energy right now and you're making peace with the fact that you're not ready to open up, and that's okay. Okay? And something surrounding either money loss or loss of a physical bond created concern, right? Despair, poverty, someone just became very sad. I'm getting here though that someone in particular was getting hurt more out of this, and the opposite person, right, is feeling sad that they're making this decision to walk away or to disconnect or to invest less. You know, they do feel like they are inflicting pain on another person, but that person hasn't been able to really be what you or your opposite person needs them to be. You get me? So somebody here, just Taurus, somebody is allowing their counterpart to just be where they're at in their development and saying, I know what I want, and I'm realizing that you may not be able to give that to me, and that's okay, but I can't stay. Right? Or they're saying that to you, or someone is realizing that I'm not okay with being vulnerable yet, because the truth is I was scarred, I've been traumatized, and for as much as I respect you and for as much as you have given so much to me, and it would kill you to watch me walk away, I have no other choice, because it's not fair to you that I stay here and lie to you that I love you and this, that, and the other, when the truth is I'm numb half the time. I'm still trying to heal from what's happened, and every day with you is just another day reliving the past. And it's not because you're triggering me, but because I haven't gotten over what's hurting me, right? I have nightmares at night about this, and during my days it doesn't take the edge off. I need time alone to work through this, right? But somebody, in walking away from a situation or having to admit this truth to the other person, is realizing they're gonna hurt somebody very much. They know they're gonna hurt somebody very much, and that someone will be left feeling rejected and sad, and it's not their intention. They want the truth here. Courtship and wealthy man. Okay, I'm not getting this is a third party situation. I believe it's whoever this wealthy man. I do feel this is a masculine energy, so you don't have to be a man. You can just be you can be a woman that's well off, right? This is somebody who does have a lot going for them financially. They are a very stable individual. Okay, a wealth of experience, a wealth of knowledge, right? A very good looking person, if nothing else. But with courtship, I don't feel like this is a third party situation. It can be, but somebody here is trying to be honest, so I don't feel like this deception, the deception required to make this happen, is present. Okay, but it's what this person, this wealthy man, has to say about this courtship, and I have a feeling this person is going to walk away or just say something that is much needed. And it could have something to do with, you know, not having enough time to spend with you in the relationship because they're out trying to make more money. It could be something as simple as that, or something as complex as, you know, I had a lot of, you know, terrible things happen to me growing up, and I have to heal from that, and as a result I just can't be with you, period, right? It could range from one to the other. Please notice, right, that the wealthy man is a 13, reduces to a 4, and courtship reduces to a 4. So there was some sort of challenge here surrounding stability, courthouse, gift, community. So for some of you, there is some sort of documentation that was unexpected, but a very positive development, something that you were excited about, or something that really would have supported an endeavor or supported you, or something that other people would have found very supportive in general. Okay, definitely some kind of paperwork involved, because courthouse talks about paperwork. And this could even be, for some, it's almost like a promotion. It's like an improvement, maybe not a promotion per se, but it's like an improvement. Like somebody is really trying to be supportive in a sense, and in order to do that, they need to make an unexpected gesture that would require paperwork, right? That would require signing some sort of document. So for some, you know, this could be, you know, if this was hypothetically taking it to one extreme, if this was divorce, for example, this person is saying to you, you know, it's not you, it really is just me, but don't worry. I know that while this is really a sad situation. I respect you. You're the mother of my kids. You're the father of my children. I understand that because I have, you know, I make the majority of the money, or because I have more resource, you know, I'm going to take care of you. You're not going to have to want for anything. You know, I still adore you. But the truth is, like, I see how sad you are, or how dissatisfied I am on a regular basis, and I just cannot move forward in this way. So it's like trying to create space, but by doing that, creating like an honest communication surrounding it, it almost lifts the connection back up. Okay, that's just one example, but just to say that there's going to be some sharp words, some honesty. Somebody here is going to finally say what they are and are not okay with. And for as much pain and lack and isolation that might cause, there's a certain freedom that's going to come from this. There's a certain freedom that's going to come from this communication. Okay, it's not going to be without its pain, but it's necessary. It's necessary. Okay, so we're going to jump in now with the tarot. We're going to do a full Celtic cross spread, which we will also clarify completely using another tarot deck. So let's see what we've got going on here for Taurus in love. For some, you're walking away from a feminine energy. All right. No more lies, no more illusions, no more imagining what if or what could happen, right? Circumstances right now are not fitting. Circumstances right now are not fulfilling. They're not. The honesty, the honest truth is coming out, okay? The full truth is coming out. Taurus, please, in love. Taurus, please, in love. Taurus, please, in love. Taurus, please, in love. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Slam that down so hard. Taurus, in love, please. Perfect, okay. Okay, overall energy, we've got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so it's time. All right, someone here has spent a lot of time grieving, and they're just about ready now to consider what alternatives there are in the environment. Okay, so the 5 of Cups in this position is what we know, right? With the grief and focusing on the cups that have tipped over. The opposite side is showing a night, you know, the nighttime, showing that the grief has been going on for long enough. So the overarching energy is that someone is either about to turn their attention to the 2 of Cups, or the 2 of Cups is about to seek out this person. So the 2 of Cups is about a connection. All right, Taurus. So if you are mourning a connection, I feel you or the person that you're connecting with, whoever is mourning it, whoever's mourning the connection, is about ready to come to grips with the fact that there's no real point over crying anymore. Okay, this grief could be associated with something that occurred within the relationship, even not necessarily causing the end of a relationship, but it could be what happened within the relationship, some sort of loss, sadness. And somebody here is about to realize that it's not enough to cry. You have to do something, right? You have to say something. It's not enough to shed the tears and hope that somebody rewards your martyrdom, right? If you plan on actually achieving something different, you can't expect other people to have sympathy for you and then make a move. Sometimes you have to wipe your tears and say, well, if I'm not going to do it, no one else is going to do it. If I'm not going to say it, no one else is going to say it. And whether I say it and get somewhere with this person, or I say it for myself and walk away from it, at least I've stood my ground and I said it, and I did what needed to be done. Okay, I feel like this is very deep for you, Taurus, whether this is, again, for you or the person that you're connecting with. The roles can be reversed in tarot readings, okay? Since it's reading energy, it could be you or the person that you're connecting with. But this runs very deep. Whatever this is, it's about taking a stand. Standing up for what your body needs and what your heart needs and what your soul needs in order to get to this next place that I feel like Spirit is preparing you for, okay? So you could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in your present. Okay, your block is Justice. So you could be connecting with a Libra. Justice has not been served yet. Someone's almost tempted to abandon a balance, maybe even avoiding some necessary, unnecessary separation, and unnecessary, entering the legal system. Let me see, Two of Swords. Could be connecting with a Cancer. Let me just get the cards out, guys, and I'll show you the cards along with their clarifiers, okay? You could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You're missing the past and currently feeling isolated. Someone's feeling rejected, like they don't have resource. More Cancerian energy, and ultimately you've got the Hierophant card. So you could be connecting with a Taurus, or this could be you standing in your power. So let me go ahead and start shuffling the clarifiers deck. But right now it is, again, no more illusions, right? You are very much in your head, taking a time out, meditating. No one's pressing you right now, Taurus. No one's pressing you to do anything. Okay, no one's pressing you to make a decision or say anything. I think you have realized either through communication that has come, or even communication that has not yet come in, that you are done in a situation. Recent past, it looks like you may have been trying very hard to connect with someone and restore order to something, right? Work towards a commitment. Yeah, and it was like a slow commitment, but that didn't bother you at the time. But now you're almost feeling like you're spinning your wheels, right? If you're a masculine energy, and you're worried that you're going to stay isolated for a long time, because maybe this is your energy, cross watcher, there is a fire sign female or feminine energy that I am seeing coming in towards you. But she's gonna be focusing on herself more than anything. So things may not exactly jump off with that person just yet, right? She is very attractive and very witty and very just like, has that sex appeal, but she is very much focused on, getting herself in order. She doesn't feel to me like she's trying to start anything with you. So if you feel rejected by this person, don't take offense. It's not you. She's just on her own journey right now. Okay. Taurus, if you yourself have fire in your chart, you're taking a stand, you're standing in your power, right? So let me see. Cut. Taurus, please. But you're definitely thinking about the way things used to be, and it makes you or someone that you're connecting with very sad. Underneath, we have the moon. So more illusions, right? Cancerian energy, Pisces even as well. The moon just speaks to sadness, anxiety, illusions, the subconscious, the emotions, just the unknown, the things that you can't, the things that sometimes only you can feel intuitively, right? But I feel like you're piercing through it, or you're realizing that if you can't pierce through it, you want none of it, right? There's a truth surrounding the moon. It's just very uncomfortable. So there might have been with the Knight of Swords coming in. Okay, let me just put this over here. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords, so you could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. This is talking about either fast movement forward or some sort of swift communication coming in from somebody who, again, it did not mince their words. The Knight of Swords can be kind of harsh, which is what we were talking about. There's somebody here who is taking responsibility for their feelings, taking responsibility for their actions or lack thereof, and this is forcing somebody or both of you into a need to make a decision, which is what we were talking about, right? With the 20s and the 2s, right? Just needing to make a decision, being at a crossroads, and receiving communication or about to receive communication in regards to a decision that has already been made, okay, about how somebody feels about the situation, or talking about the fact that a decision does need to be made. Okay, what's being blocked right now is with Justice. This is the vice versa deck, guys. So this is reversed. This is just vice versa. So I have to figure out how to properly say it, because the truth is I love these cards. The interpretations for me blow my mind, and I love studying the meanings. So for me, it's added so much depth to the energies. I just have to figure out the right way. So Justice backwards, like I need to find a way to like describe it. But anyway, could be connecting with a Libra. This is your block, okay? You could also be connecting with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. The Justice energy in this position talks about justice needing to be served, but somebody here is avoiding it, right? The scales have been dropped, the sword has been dropped. It's not that justice has been served, but there is still something lacking. Somebody needs to figure out what they're doing. What's the next step in order to get there? Someone could be delaying the inevitable. All right. Things are still very much imbalanced, but somebody's not taking, responsibility for what this justice energy looks like. So again, someone is coming through with the words, but they're not doing what needs to be done, which is why the Page of Pentacles is here, right? There's a need here to bring forth this pentacle, to bring forth this new opportunity. This could be a document, right? With the Page of Pentacles, providing a message to you. And whoever this Libra is, if this is a Libra that you're connecting with, or if this has something to do again with documentation, some sort of court order, maybe for some it's a restraining order, for others it's, you're already divorced, but now it's about child support, or something that goes through the legal system, or something that is required to really put things back into balance in an objective way. It's not like temperance, where balance subjectively and emotions need to be restored to your life. It's like just the fact of the matter, putting all emotions aside, based on time, energy, and resource, things need to be divvied up correctly. And it's about just being straightforward about what's to come. And someone here is not doing that. That's the problem. This is the block. That's such an important part of putting something to an end, and somebody's not doing it. Right? Someone's not doing it. And that's for the big endings. For those of you that are just needing to really get to the heart of a matter and decide how you're going to progress, right? The problem, the block, is that in order to put things back in order, someone needs to start contributing, and they're not. So they talk a lot of game, they say which direction they want to move into, but they're not actually contributing something meaningful to the connection. You want, with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Aries energy is who you could be connecting with here, strong Gemini. Some Libran energy here as well with the Two of Swords. But the thing is for as much as you want to contribute, right, you feel like you'd rather just watch and wait, right? Kind of let this person make their bed. If this person keeps saying what they're saying, part of you wants to believe it, but you're gonna let them dig this grave themselves, right? If they're saying one thing and doing another, that makes everything very simple for you. You've officially withdrawn. You've decided that there's something here that you're not going to support, and you're willing to give someone a chance, but you're watching. You're not contributing anymore. You're saying, okay, well, if you do want things to work, then you need to start putting in, and I'm not going to start putting in until you put in. So if you put in nothing, then this is a wrap. I'm walking away because I'm not doing any more of this if it's not reciprocated. In your heart space, you want work, you want devotion. You're having some confusion, illusion, anxiety surrounding whether somebody is or is not putting in enough effort. This could even be you, Taurus, believing that on some level, maybe you're not ready to put in this level of effort. You could be connecting with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Virgo with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, but there's definitely a feeling here of just being uncertain that work is being put in, or that someone wants to put that work in. Okay, that's helpful. The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so then it is what it is. Recent past, right? There was a slow moving energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There was a slow moving energy in the direction of productivity, right? A determination to get this pentacle to its final destination, a real determination to take this over the long course, the long haul, no matter how long it took, no matter how slowly the progress was. There was a real determination. But on the back side of the Knight of Pentacles, right? This is what we know as the Knight of Pentacles. On the back of it, the Knight has fallen. Things have become a little bit stark. He's been working a long day, and he's just kind of upset that he's gotten nowhere. Again, spinning your wheels, wanting to work towards something, but feeling like your effort has gone on for almost no reason. Okay, you wanted more and you haven't gotten there yet. So you could be connecting as well with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here. Coming into the near future, we have a Leo, Aries, Sag type energy, Taurus. You could be connecting with a feminine fire sign. You could also be connecting with a masculine water sign. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody here is going to let down their defense, okay, and engage in friendship. They're going to open up, want a reunion, okay. However, I feel like that's only going to happen. It's only going to happen, Taurus, if you have fire very strong in your chart, okay, or if you're trying to focus on yourself and you're connecting with a water sign, this person is going to try to really get in your face. This person's going to really want to get in your face because they see that you're pulling away and you're focusing on yourself, right? If you're a masculine, you will be connecting with what seems to me like a fire sign, but I believe this person may have other suitors in the mix, and she is really just not looking to be in a connection, right? She might have friends and she might accept the occasional date, but she's emotionally blocked. She's really not looking to commit to anything, although she might be down to have some fun in a more casual sense. But overall, Taurus, this is about an energy of having the potential to create, having the potential to go out into the world and really be bold, be ambitious, not be afraid to be independent, and to go out and just explore life, go out and date if that's what you want, you know, to connect with friends, to have that freedom. But this, however, someone here is putting their walls up. So I do believe this has more to do with commitment and just long-term love in general. I feel like somebody wants to scale things back and just kind of go to a place that feels like home emotionally. Someone wants to bring themselves back to center, and that's going to require them to challenge themselves on an individual level outside of the love arena, right? This person, Taurus, whether you were the person you're connecting with, somebody here, they appreciate love for what it is, but they're not ready for it, and they are really just sticking to casualness. They're really just sticking towards casualness, and if something does progress in the future, it's going to start off as friendships first. It's not going to start off just purely sex-based, because this person finds that unfulfilling. They're not, you know, they tried that, and they realized that in the end, it just got them in trouble because they ended up catching feelings anyway. And the problem is that when those feelings come up, they're not in a place where they created a strong foundation to defend it and to build upon it. So they don't know what to do in that situation except run. And they realize that that behavior at least is really not healthy for the connection. And they're going to take responsibility for that. Okay. So yeah, someone here is thinking about the past and hoping that something good happens coming in the connection. Right? This is how you feel, or the person you're connecting with. This is in the how you see yourself position. So if this is resonating for you, Taurus, then this is how you see yourself. If this is resonating for the cross watcher, then this is how the person you're connecting with feels, right? But this is definitely about seeing yourself as missing someone, missing the way things used to be, and hoping that that's what comes in next. Feeling nostalgic. It's for me, this really does feel just about hoping that something better comes in, or something that reflects the past comes in. For some, it's about reconciliation, really hoping that someone reconciles with you. Y'all have a fire sign real heavy. I don't know if you Taurus masculines out there are connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sag energy, but y'all are really feeling left out in the dust, or you left a fire sign left out in the dust, because literally you've got the Five of Pentacles in the environment being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So whoever this is, either they made you feel rejected, or they made you feel like your life has less value without them in it, or vice versa, right? You made them feel like they're missing out by not being with you, or, you know, making them feel kind of rejected, right? Somebody here feels alone, and somebody really wishes they had more in terms of, you know, investment, time, energy, money from you within the connection. Who are y'all dealing with? Before I move on to the next position, let me see, because that's for Taurus masculines. But for those of you that suspect there might have been a third-party situation, this Queen of Wands has turned their back on someone, and this person does miss the person that you might be connecting with, Taurus, but they've abandoned the connection. You get me? Everything I've said up to this point still holds true. This person is focused on themselves. If there was a third-party situation, you know, their defenses are up. They might want something casual, but they don't want anything serious. There's no commitment here. They don't want it. Someone doesn't want it with them, whatever the situation. Okay. However, for those of you Taurans that are really trying to empower yourselves and really identify with this Queen of Wands energy, on some level, I feel like you might believe that, I think you might believe that on some level you failed something, you failed yourself, you should have earned more out of the situation, right? Because this is what it is. Hold on, let me get this out, right? This energy that came out for you, that's what this feels like to me. right? The despair and the poverty, right? Like the mannerisms are the same too. It's the same feeling. Now, the thing with, or I showed you guys the wrong side. Sorry about that. Showed you guys the wrong side. You know, it's you know, it's that feeling of sadness, of being lost, of having no money. Somebody here like that feels like they deserve to have more than they currently have. But ultimately, you're going to get your feet back on the ground, Taurus, so please don't worry. Ultimately, let me clarify it. Yeah, if you're looking for a partnership, this judgment wanted to come out, so I'm going to leave it out. If you wanted a partnership that didn't have so much weight on it, I do believe you're going to get that. And for those of you looking for reconciliation with someone who you do want to move forward with, you feel like they are very stable and they do have, you know, a good head on their shoulders, but that something happened that may have deterred you guys from really taking this to the next level, whatever this choice might be, whatever the necessity and emotional openness might be. Something is going to be released in that sense, and there will be a reconciliation. Okay, but before we jump to the outcome, the fear, right, is this Chariot energy clarified by the Seven of Swords. So the idea here is that you're afraid that somebody here is going to decide they're going to go and embark on their own journey, and in so doing they're going to just kind of cut corners and cheat or lie about it. They're going to go ahead behind your back and get started on all of this while you're still, you know, feeling lost and feeling isolated and feeling abandoned, that this person's just going to go ahead and do what they want, and you're going to be left here kind of still feeling stuck and feeling like on some level you want them to feel almost as bad as you do, you know? Like you don't want them to be benefiting while you're feeling down. You want, if you're gonna hurt, you want them to be feeling kind of hurt, right? Or that someone might say something to you just to go along with the plan, when in reality their intentions are to get more out of the situation than they actually deserve. It's some sort of like strategy. You're afraid that someone's going to try to play some kind of game here, right? That's going to benefit them in the long term. Something you didn't expect, something that's just different than the typical way, right? Trying to get more money, more time, and in the meantime they're going behind your back and doing other things, and you just don't even see it coming, right? Because they play such a good game. They you know, they have the gift of the gab. Okay, but here's the thing. Ultimately, in your outcome, you do have the Hierophant. So this is you standing in your power, okay? You do become more grounded. Spiritually, I do find that you get in sync with the part of you that needs to know what a true partnership looks like. So whatever burdens might surround this partnership, building a strong foundation, this could be the actual partnership itself. For some of you that are still in the beginning stages, you might decide that in order to have this strong, you know, castle, this strong church, this strong structure, we need to do better than this. And if we're having problems at this stage in the game, then let's just let it go, right? Let's let it go. We thought there was something here that we could work on, but based on past mistakes, this might just be a need here to let it go. For others of you, though, you are far beyond this partnership stage, and whatever this Ten of Wands is, whatever this release needs to be about, whatever is getting in the way of somebody being able to fully participate and express in this partnership and building the connection well enough, they're going to be able to recover from that. They're going to let go of old habits or let go of old tendencies and things that were just a real harm to the connection. They are going to release it, which will free you guys up for a reconciliation that really does honor what you guys went into the connection with, the intentions of moving forward in a strong way, of having forever with each other, right? It's going to be, you know, it's going to get to a point where the reconciliation will be able to harken back to a better time for you guys. Right? For Taurus, you know, for you could be waiting to hear back on a possible reconciliation, but the person you're connecting with could be waiting for a particular reconciliation coming into the near future with the Three of Cups, right? It could be, you know, this could be reconciliation energy where someone is kind of tired of blocking, tired of having their back turned, tired of always fighting with themselves and saying, you know what, I'll release this. Let me express myself for once and see if maybe that deepens the connection. And then ultimately it does. But yeah, Taurus, so it does look like there could be reconciliation here for some of you. Okay. But I feel like that'll resonate more for those of you who have really been with this person for a while and know each other very well. For others of you that are just starting out on something, I think you are going to realize that it might be better to just separate and go different ways until you guys can get to a point where it makes sense to be with another person. Okay. So my love, I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the extended. If you'll join me there, I'll leave the link down below as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below, along with a link to my website in case you would like to have a personal reading done by me. But if this is where we part ways, just know that I am so grateful to have had you here. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, just know that I'm sending you all of my love. Okay? I love you very much. Bye, Taurus.